Your father was declared an enemy of the state by Chavez.
Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty interesting experience.
It was. So my dad is a econ professor who wrote an article.
So basically any econ professor is an enemy of the state in Venezuela.
In Venezuela, yes, that's accurate. He wrote an article in The Economist about like how, inhumane the economic domestic policy in Venezuela was, and etc. And then it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I had just come out of a show, and I remember a friend of mine wrote to me on Facebook Messenger, and he was like, "I'm so sorry to hear about your dad." And I was like, "Oh my fucking god, what happened?" Right. Immediately, oh my god, my heart. And he's like, "Yeah, I just heard Hugo Chavez said he was an enemy of the state," and I was like, "Oh my god, that's it." What a relief. I knew that was going to happen at some point. So, yeah, it wasn't a big deal.
You were expecting it.
At some point, yeah. I mean, he was R.I.P. No, actually not in peace. I'm sorry. R.I. not peace. He was.
Well, then you don't want him to rest either. To be fair.
Wait in anxiety is what I want for him.
Let him be Jewish.
Yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. But he died. Nicolás Maduro is now the dictator of Venezuela, and he also hates my dad. And then he put 2 of my family members in prison back home, so they're still there. So,
That sounds actually. I'm okay. That sounds similar to Ukraine. That sounds like a very similar situation.
It's funny because, in America, I say these things, and it dampens the room. People are like, "Fuck," and then I say it anywhere else, and they're like, "Yeah, I mean that's pretty normal." In Venezuela, it's just 2 family members. You're the lucky one,
Right. Life is crazy like that.
Dictators be like, you know what I mean?
I do.
Do they have do they put political prisoners in a different prison in Venezuela?
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
So,
you're welcome.
Take it back. Downright take it back.
They do. So there's one prison in Venezuela that is specific for political prisoners, and it used to be a bank vault. So
that's where they put the economy.
That's amazing.
So it's 5 stories underground, and so my friend escaped. He didn't escape the prison. He escaped Venezuela after he was in that prison. I was just with him this weekend.
Is that wild that their bank vaults turned into prisons and ours turned into Dwayne Reeds?
Our economy is shit. What are you going to do with a bank vault? We have no money.
Right.
Just make it a prison.
I mean, I guess that's like a blanket. What are you going to do with this? Make it a prison.
Make it a prison.
Because wasn't Venezuela was one time fucking banging, right? And then
Venezuela was like the Switzerland of Latin America. We had really stable economy. We had actually the most stable democracy in the region. We had a chocolate that was very overrated, just like Switzerland, and it was it was truly a wonderful place. My dad's side of the family are Jews that survived the Holocaust, and Ellis Island was closed, and they were like, "Fuck, Venezuela sounds fine." And then my mom's side were Cubans that Fidel Castro kicked out.
Oh, Lord.
And they're like, "Venezuela seems great." And then they built this wonderful life in this country.
Fool me twice.